Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Some of y'all probably like. Today I will be making pumpkin cheesecake. We've seen a lot of sweet potato cheesecake, but I decided to do pumpkin because I've been going doing pumpkin reviews. But also trying to be a little different because, like I said, I don't too much see the pumpkin when I always see the sweet potato one. I do prefer, sweet potato myself over a pumpkin. I have, I think it's medium, room temperature eggs. I have cream cheese. Make sure it's room temperature. I have unsalted butter. If you use the salted, you don't need salt. This is my vanilla syrup. It's date paste that I had previously. I just want to use the rest of this, so I'm going to be using this. This is on my Greek yogurt. Vanilla. Also, too, this right here, I actually use this from a previous cake I made, the gingerbread cake, and I had some ginger snaps left over, so I crushed it. Also, too, I have marshmallows. I wanted to use the rest of this. I had this for a minute. Too, I have another cream cheese, but this time I got the pumpkin. I'm gonna taste it too, but I'm also gonna be using this. I have my pumpkin puree. Be sure it's the pumpkin puree. I have ground cinnamon, pumpkin spice. The pumpkin spice already come with the cinnamon. However, I wanted to have a little bit more. Some of my maple. I have my brown sugar. If you use light or dark, it really don't matter. I'm gonna be using some eggnog, y'all. If you've seen one of my videos, you should know the reason why. Now, that's about it, y'all. Yeah, we're gonna get started. While the butter is browning, I took my marshmallows and I put it in a plate, and I put a little bit of the vanilla syrup, probably like 2 teaspoons. Just gonna melt this for a couple of seconds. Just gonna take this and stir it up a little bit. Smells good though. Okay, and I came to the butter. I have it on medium heat. And it's how frothy. I'm just gonna let it go for about 45 more seconds and then turn it off and let it cool down. First I'm gonna smell it. That's how you know if you smell like a nutty smell. That's alright. But if you smell like like a toasted smell, it's just different. Butter smells good, but when you brown it, it smells better. So I'm gonna smell it. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, can you see how it's brown? Yeah, it's ready now. Ooh. Yes, I definitely smell it. This method from Daddy the Rose, yeah, I think I don't know if I got it from anybody else, but I know her, definitely, she used brown butter. It smelled good too. So I'll let y'all know the next step after this cool down. Okay, I'm just gonna go in here, the cookies with the butter. Like I tell you, it's a stick of butter. It smells so good, oh my goodness. Okay, I got my spring form. So I'm gonna take, I don't got sprayed or nothing. Parchment paper at the bottom, but you really don't have to. I have the oven on 350. I'm just gonna let it pre-bake for about 5 minutes. Now I'll let you see the next step. While that's in the oven, I'm gonna start on my pumpkin filling. So I'm gonna open up the can and just pour everything in it. Okay, my next step is I'm gonna put my pumpkin pie, a tablespoon and a half. I'm gonna also put a little bit of cinnamon, even though I got cinnamon in there, but I'm just gonna put a little bit more, like half a teaspoon. Also too, I'm gonna use my maple, a teaspoon. Use a teensy bit of my vanilla yogurt, maybe like a tablespoon and a half. Like a pinch of salt. And before I add the eggs, I'm going to put in my eggnog, half a cup of the eggnog. What I'm going to do is pour it inside of this date paste so it can be easier. I'll put it in like a funnel cup and just pour it in here. Put the top back on here. So now it's incorporated. Now I'm just going to take this again and open it up and pour everything in here. Like I said, before I put my eggs and everything, we're gonna mix it and taste it, make sure it's good to how I like it. Some people always say don't eat it with the eggs in it. Now, how many times you all eat cake batter and nothing wrong with you? Now I'm not saying eat the whole thing of eggs like that. That's crazy. That's wild. No, I'm trying to say is if there's a little egg in it. But also too, people eat eggs raw, like when they on that protein type mess. Please, what is it? Is it unhealthy or not? Tell me it is. Eat a little egg, and the daily egg don't hurt nobody. Alright, so I'm gonna take this and mix it. Alright, I'm gonna taste it, make sure it's good, but it's missing. It might need a little bit more sugar. Oh, that's what I forgot. Brown sugar. Why y'all don't be reminding me about stuff? But I'm going to use like another half cup of the brown sugar. Tastes a lot better. And now it's like, it's really sweet. I need that salt to balance it. Like half a pinch. Alright, now I'm going to add the eggs. I think I would just use one. If you have more than this, then yeah, probably two. But set this to the side and start on my cream cheese one. Now with the cream cheese, you want to take your room temperature cream cheese. I also have the pumpkin one. I'm going to taste this one. I ain't tasted the pumpkin one. Yeah, I don't want it to change from white. It got like a little hint of pumpkin. Just going to put this in here. So now I'm going to add in my marshmallows that I melted. I'm going to use a tablespoon of the vanilla yogurt. I'm going to get 2 tablespoons. Added my white chocolate. Like probably 3/4 cup should be good. Oh, I didn't know it was this color. Oh yeah, I'm going to add in that salt, half a pinch. After I mix everything, I added like a tablespoon of that vanilla syrup. So I tasted it and it's salted right. It's sweet enough. And now I can add in my egg, y'all. So this is how it looks. Now I hope it don't over cook. So I gotta put it back in the oven again. Alright, so I'm just gonna put a little bit, not all, just a little bit. You wanna cover majority of it. So I still got some left over here. Alright, so now I'm gonna pour in my cheesecake. So, like, try to spread it without mixing it with pumpkin one. Try to spread that around. Alright, so I'm just gonna take a knife and make a design so it can swirl a little bit. Cause tell me why I'm trying to get creative. I'm trying to put a J. And they're like, what's a J for? Jesus. Yes. Can't see it, but yeah. I don't know why I was going to say bloodbath. No. I'm going to make a water bath. I said a lot of people make a water bath. So yeah, I'm going to do that. However, I think I see them put aluminum foil around it so the water don't get at the bottom or anything. So yeah, I'm going to attempt to do that. On my pan, I'm going to put it on top of this pan. Now I see some recipes where they don't put aluminum foil at all, but I also see some where they do put some. I'm just going to put a little bit of water at the bottom. You just want to put it around. Alright, that should be good. So I have the oven on 350. And I'm going to let it bake for about close to an hour. Okay, after an hour, this is how it looks, y'all. You see how all the water done dried up. It kind of started seeping at the bottom a little bit. That's why you see that. But when I tell you it's for pumpkin and maple, pumpkin and syrup, that's that maple. Gonna sit it out for about a few minutes. Then I'm gonna put it in the refrigerator a little bit after that. Then I'll let y'all see the next step after a few hours later. The Lord's will. Okay, it's been about 5 hours. Now I really wanted to wait longer, but then again I didn't. So that's why you see it right here. I'm praying to God that it did set correctly and I didn't rush it. See all this sauce on the side? Yeah, that's why you need a bath. Well, not you. The water bath. I don't know, I keep wanting to say blood bath. Yeah, so you just want to release the sides of it. See this hatch? This latch? This latch. You want to loosen it and then take it loose. And I'm just going to pull it up on the sides a little. Okay. This stuff on the side. I kind of wanting to lick it off, but I don't want to spoil the alert. You know, it ain't all that, but it's gonna look good for my first time. Alright, I'm gonna cut it. Yes, y'all. You can tell that I cut it a little too quickly because it wasn't as set and it still was not firm when I cut it. So yeah, at least 8 hours, but preferably overnight. But I was kind of rushed. I smell cinnamon. I smell that pumpkin spice. Oh yeah, and I smell that maple too. Now this is definitely good. I do need to set it more. I'm getting the cream cheese, pumpkin spice. It's sweet enough, but not overly sweet. I'm getting the maple. Oh yeah, I did put a little eggnog in this, didn't it? It just all come together with the pumpkin, you know, like holiday. It's with the eggnog and the pumpkin. So you do definitely taste. Oh yeah, and the ginger snaps for the crust. Good. It needs to sit more because it's a little wet to my liking. But don't take away from it at all though. Kind of has changed a little bit as I got older, but when I was younger, I think I was like close to being grown. She said cheesecake. I think for the first time, I did not like cheesecake. I was just so used to that fluffy of the cake and everything. I'm like, ew, what is this? I did not like cheesecake. However, right before I started my channel, so you're not gonna. I made a Oreo cheesecake, so good. So it just depends on what kind it is. I got a pumpkin cheesecake, and I ate it. It was good, but just cheesecake by itself, it depends. Like I say, it depends on the flavor. And I do love pumpkin flavored things, but I don't know. Cheesecake, it was still. I still rated it high. I rated it 9, but like even though you rate it high, sometimes you might not get it again. That's how it is. Now, if I was to rate this how it is now, probably 8.8. And the only reason why, because I need to set more and be more coated and more firmer, because it's giving off too wet. But that's still good. You feel me? A B plus. I feel like once it's set all the way, it will be a 9.8. And then they're like, okay, why not a 10? I feel like if it was cheesecake mixed with a regular cake, you know, like something like pound cake or whatever, I feel like that would be so good. So yeah, here you have it, y'all. Make sure you like, share, subscribe to my channel. And see, I ain't buying my own food. Y'all have a blessed day.